Good morning. Glad you could join us. I'm meteorologist Nicole Karkic, taking a look at our active weather in the east here. As you can see, quiet across the maritime provinces, but this system is going to move on through later on today. We'll have details on who is seeing what. And as we look at the warnings that are already in place, it's quite colorful, as you can see here. Anything in blue is a snowfall warning. So Moncton, you're included in that. Fredericton as well. And Fredericton, we also have you in a bit of a winter storm warning, and that's indicative of the strong winds you're going to get. And this area right here, right below Fredericton, St. Stephen, for example, you are in a freezing rain warning. So a little dicey out there for driving. How much snow? Fredericton, 20 to 30 centimeters. This takes us into Thursday, and it really will begin later on tonight. So this is a get up tomorrow morning and start shoveling kind of situation we have for you. Nova Scotia, how about you? You are going to be getting quite a bit of rain. A rainfall warning in place. Halifax is included. Shelburne as well, about 20 to 40 millimeters into Thursday. And we do have some wind warnings as well, with gusts up to 100 kilometers an hour. Generally looking at a southeasterly flow with these winds coming through, but across Nova Scotia, northeast winds with this situation. Into Thursday, as you can see here, this is the rainfall amount we're forecasting for you. But for Newfoundland, not a big impactful storm, under 15 millimeters across the island, and this will begin for you Thursday. This morning, Halifax, bit of fog possibly sitting around the freezing mark. We're going to get up to temperatures a little bit warmer than yesterday. St. John +1 for St. John's, Newfoundland, you're -1. And as we look to Ottawa this afternoon, you've seen quite a bit of freezing rain, 12 hours of either freezing rain or freezing drizzle in the last little while. But for this afternoon, that's going to change over to a rain snow mix and getting up to 2 degrees. So a little bit safer on the roads with that situation. But nonetheless, right now, there is a freezing rain warning in effect. Bancroft is included. So too is Ottawa. Cornwall, you have been dropped. So this morning, that's certainly the situation. But we're still seeing a little bit of drizzle, and the sun is not quite coming out yet. But as we get through Wednesday, with a little bit of rain showers, we are going to start to see that sun return into Thursday.
Well, good morning to you. It is Wednesday, December 17th. Meteorologist Nicole Karkic. Chris Murphy with you, developing stories, Nicole.
That's right. In the Atlantic, we've got active weather for you. Freezing rain, and snow will tell you who's getting wet.
A little more snow ahead for parts of Ontario.
Exactly. And holiday forecast gets a little bit clearer, so I've got to start my Christmas shopping, Chris.
Gotta get on that, absolutely. All right.
That's right. We've got some rain moving through Halifax a little bit later today. So the start is the calm before the storm.
All right. Now, I've got an expression. It goes like this. The cold front brings the thunder. The warm front brings the plunder. And that's what we're talking about, the rain, the freezing rain, and the snow. So note the positioning of the low-pressure system right across the Bay of Fundy. These tend to bring some messy weather. Lots of rain for Nova Scotia, but areas further north, Nicole, different story.
Yeah, we've got some snow for you. It's shoveling snow in areas like Fredericton and towards the north, so that's why you're in the blue.
All right, Moncton, there could be the risk of freezing rain and then rain, but as you go just north of town, you could be looking at freezing rain and snow, and a lot of that will come in overnight tonight. So the worst of the weather, Nicole, likely after the kids get let out from school.
That's right. And I want to point out, St. Stephen, you're in a freezing rain warning through the day, but by midnight, that likely will start to change over to some snow.
All right, and mostly rain for Nova Scotia and most of Prince Edward Island. Prince County, PEI, you're under a snowfall warning up to 15 centimeters, and look at that white bullseye right there of heavy snow.
That's right, back-breaking snow. And you know what, Chris, not doing a bad job. It's like the rumba. But for snow.
When I first looked at it, I said, oh my God, that looks 6 feet of snow. Now, probably more like 6 centimeters. Okay, so a little more snow to come in northern Ontario. Southern areas of Ontario starting to see some rain changing to snow.
That's right.
Outside of Toronto, and still some freezing rain concerns, Ottawa, Montreal this morning.
Yes, exactly. But that will taper off by the end of the day. And a little bit of snow off the shores of Lake Huron into areas like London. Could get under 5 centimeters with those westerly winds beginning tonight.
All right, Coming up, we're going to be joined by Kasia Badurka in Ontario and Nathan Coleman joining us in Atlantic Canada with the calm before the storm. Good morning. Waking up to rain in southern Ontario. Toronto seeing that rain and 3 degrees, so fairly mild for this time of year. In the vicinity of Ottawa, rain-snow mix, and the Ottawa Valley could see some freezing rain to start the commute. Calgary -7, but some dry conditions. In Vancouver, wet for you this morning, but not too much rain through the day. Saskatoon's -10. As we look over towards Moncton, -1, but yeah, a little bit of fog for you this morning. Happy Valley Goose Bay, -13.